These cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and all these big cities, these are one of the worst places you can be in when it comes to health. The air is polluted, there's noise, it's a fast paced, stressful life. Nobody cares about circadian rhythm, which is what I'm going to be talking about right now. And why, unless and until you bring your circadian rhythm in alignment to the sun and the moon, you are never going to know real peace. You are never ever going to reach your true potential in terms of mental health, in terms of peace. You're never going to have that. One of the main reasons why that's going to happen is because you need to understand what light and dark actually means when it comes to your conscience. During the day, you're supposed to be awake. During the day, there is light, right? We have the light of the sun, which helps us see everything around us. But when you see, you also know. And when you know, then you can see. If you actually think about it in this way, you will understand that being awake and knowing, you know, these are very, very related. And in the night, the only reason that you can be a night owl today is because of electricity. If there was no electricity, what could you do? You couldn't do anything. You could just sit up in the night. You would probably have some fire. You could probably talk to some people next to you, and you would eventually just fall asleep. That's the thing. So your circadian rhythm, people before electricity existed, everybody probably just had a good circadian rhythm effortlessly. And therefore, there was more peace back then. That's why people could see things in a way that people can't see today, right? People are completely blind today because of certain things. It's lifestyle. Lifestyle can blind you. But blind you to what? Blind you to yourself. Blind you to peace. Because it's only when you know yourself that you will actually know what peace is. It's only when you know God that you will ever know what peace is. And you will never ever know this if you are going to be sleeping very late in the night and never seeing the morning for what it is. Because even I don't know exactly what the light of the sun exactly is, but it is just something different. It's not like the light that you have coming from these lampposts and stuff like that. The artificial light is just artificial light. It's light when it should be actually dark. Now, when you know too much in the night, you will not know enough in the day. If you're too awake in the night, you will not be awake enough during the day. It's just simple as that. You will be asleep in the day. And these are terms that I'm using to describe your conscience. How well you can see. If you do not sleep in the night, if you don't have enough darkness in the night, as we don't have enough darkness today, because of because of these things, right? These things come into your house, they don't allow it to be as dark as it's supposed to be. And when it is not as dark as it's supposed to be, you are not going to be as dead as you're supposed to be. And if you're not as dead as you're supposed to be, you're not going to be as alive as you're supposed to. And back in the day, I used to work out in the evenings. And you know what? I got pretty big and strong, but it was just something off. I never felt very healthy. Like, I didn't feel at peace. I was big, I was ripped, I was strong, I could lift weights in the gym, but there was just something off. And the only time when I actually found out what was off was when I decided to make sure that I sleep early and wake up early, because waking up early really does make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. And as you live life, you will realize, I hope you realize, that wisdom is the most important thing. And you cannot have wisdom while you're lost in the things of this world. You can have earthly wisdom as to how to do things and how to earn enough money and all that. But you're not going to find out the real reason why you are a human being, the true purpose of human life. And I think that that's really important. That's something that is very underestimated. Many people would just shrug you off if you say these things. They'll be like, "What is this guy talking about?" And you know what? Honestly, if you would tell me these things a few years ago, even I would think you're stupid. But the truth is that my life changed when I started to sleep early, and I would definitely urge most of you guys to try that. It's one of the hardest things you can do in the city. It's harder than going to the gym. It's harder than following a diet, but it is more. It's more worth than both those things. You need to understand. If there's something that me as a fitness freak can say that is more important than working out, it's more important than just following a diet. It is this sleeping early and waking up early. I cannot stress more on this. Anyway, if you think this video was of value, please do subscribe. Please do like the video and always prefer the truth. Peace.